Ja, das ist die Pressekonferenz nach der Partie des 18. Spieltags in der EasyCredit Basketball Bundesliga zwischen ratiopharm Ulm und den Telekom Baskets Bonn. Am Ende gewinnt ratiopharm Ulm vor wieder frühzeitig ausverkaufter ratiopharm Arena mit 84:95. An meiner Seite begrüße ich die beiden Cheftrainer. Wie gewohnt hat der Gast das erste Wort. Coach Stankovic, your statement to the game, please.
First of all, I want to congratulate home team, players and staff for the win. My first impressions after the game are a little bit mixed. Of course, we are sad because of lost game, but I have feeling that my players were fighting like we planned all the way to the end. We were in the game for 39 minutes, so that's very positive. What we need to take with us back to Bonn. We had many problems to get the offense organized like we planned. We wanted to play a little bit more in transition, but in order to be able to do that, we needed a little bit more stops to grab rebounds and to push the ball. And on offensive end, a little bit better ball movement could offer us sometimes a little bit better shots.
Thank you, Coach. Ty, it was a tough game over 40 minutes. What would you say was the key at the end to get this victory?
First of all, I'd like to congratulate Marko on the position in Bonn. I think it's always difficult during the season to take over a team, and like he said, Bonn really fought for 40 minutes and made it difficult today. I thought both teams played hard. A little bit, you know. We had too many turnovers. We had too many turnovers. We gave up too many offensive rebounds. But I think at the end of the game, a couple of our guys made some key plays. Nelson Vitamin came in and hit a couple of big shots. And I guess at the end of the day, that's the big difference. There were a couple of times where we moved the ball around really nicely and found the next player. Where in the last couple of games we've held the ball and didn't find a good open shot. So to me, that was the key. And I want to thank all of the Ulm fans for their support today. The atmosphere was fantastic, and I think that also helped push us across the line.
Thank you, Ty. Dann besteht jetzt die Möglichkeit für Fragen. Tobias Fenster, bitte.
Coach Stankovic, in your first game, what was the kind of impact you wanted to make, and did it work? I mean, you mentioned the fighting spirit. Was that maybe the biggest thing, or how did you see your impact on the game?
Fighting spirit and competitiveness, definitely what I am very satisfied with. The biggest impact that we wanted to have in preparation for this game is to play a little bit more on open court, a little bit more to create more early advantages and early paint touches in order to create as good as possible shots. That's something what we need to keep working on with many stuff. With many things that we worked on, we are satisfied, but we had 20 turnovers. Many times we didn't have our offensive flow like we planned, and those are basically the topics for next week.
You also added recently Richard Slomash. How happy are you with what he was already able to give the team?
He definitely needs a little bit more time to practice with us. Once he came, he had I think 1 or 2 practices with previous coach. Then after that, kind of shock for everyone, and then new coach. So I think he needs a little bit more time, and I believe that he will help the team a lot with his experience and basketball quality.
Coach Harrelson, you already mentioned the big shots that Nelson Weidemann made in the end, but I think he also played incredible defense against Mickey at times. What was the bigger impact, offensively or defensively, by him today?
I mean, if you go over the course of the game, the defense, like you mentioned, was really good. Still a little bit of foul trouble. You know, we've had some meetings and try to show him times where he gets a little bit careless with the fouls in the last couple games. Thought he did a better job of it. Obviously, was able to stay in the game, but one of his fouls today was a technical. So. I thought he did a really great job with ball pressure on the perimeter. I think he's one of the better defenders in the league when he can stay in front of the ball and put pressure. He caused a lot of turnovers. Yeah, so I think it also ignites us a little bit. He comes into the game now and ignites the defense, and this is a role for him on our team. But really proud of the way he competed today, especially in the final moments. And to say which one was more important, well, the three was pretty big, I think. So maybe the offense.
Okay. After the last game, you called your more experienced players out a bit. Did you see more of them today? I think some seem a bit shaken, not taking open threes or not acting too decisively. How happy are you with the overall balance of the team today?
Well, I mean, when we talk about experienced players, we have Nelson, Kareem, and I'm not pointing fingers, but Nelson and Kareem, I thought they stepped up and played really well today. So this is important. Like the pressure can't be on Ben, Noah, and let's say Marcio. The pressure of the game can't be on them. They should be a supporting cast for our older, experienced players, in my opinion. And sometimes it's the other way. And this was what was better today. And I thought Nelson and Kareem stepped up, and they were, they took some of the load off of those three guys.
Direct follow-up question. I think over the course of the season, you really saw an improvement by Noah Song points-wise, and also like how he tries to get more responsibilities. This is maybe a little bit also a part which plays into this situation.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, Noah's he's motivated. I think it's really interesting if you go back. There's a couple of games where even last game he played 36 minutes. He's plus 12, and we lost the game by 3. So we're minus 15 in 4 minutes while he's not on the court. And I had the same feeling today when he went out at the start of the game. The game changes a little bit when he's out there. He changes a lot of stuff. He's in passing lanes, and I think all the time he's improving his offensive skill. So he's always been like, I think there's always a role for him on defense because he's so long and the way he can move around the court. But he's improving on offense and starting to find ways within our system to find his places. But again, another very good performance by him today.
In the last couple of days, your team lost, I think, 3 games in a row. Now you won again. How relieved are you to break this negative spiral so quickly?
I mean, the games are coming very quickly. I was satisfied with the second half that we played in our last game, even though we didn't get the outcome that we wanted. The games before, we didn't play our best basketball. I'm not sure we even played our best basketball today, but it was important for us to get a win and kind of get out of that little bit of a losing slump that we had. But yeah, I'm optimistic that it's sometimes in the season when you have all these games coming so quickly and you're playing quality opponents, it's difficult, and we're still a young team. So I like the outcome. For me, it's a relief. But again, yeah, just proud of the team.
Okay, then thank you to the coaches. Wir sind zurück am 8. Februar mit dem Heimspiel gegen MBC, haben davor oder im Rahmen dieses Heimspiels ein ganz besonderes Wochenende bei uns am Orange Campus, haben das Adidas Next Gen Euroleague Turnier auf dem Main Court. Tickets gibt es schon ab 10 €. Wir würden uns freuen, euch nicht nur hier in der ratiopharm Arena, sondern auch im Orange Campus begrüßen zu dürfen. Und bis dahin alles Gute und bis dann.
Thanks, Noah.